Hey everybody! Today we're taking a look at Amy's entry into the 2015 Expert Free Game Jam, The Looking Glass Girl. This is going to be a playthrough of just the first part of the game, because Amy wants to refine the ending before she makes it available for everybody to check out and play. Love this title music. An RPG, that stands for role-playing game, for those of you who haven't played these before. It's a game that has turn-based combat, and its main focus is on the characters and the story that's being told. Amy asked me to come in here and give you all a little taste of what to expect when you can play this game for yourselves. So, let's get started. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare for the fight of your lives. We've trained for this moment. The King of Camelot's reign ends today! Yes, milady! Victory shall be ours! And if we should fall, know that it was an honor to serve as your captain. May the tales tell of our glory forevermore! For the honor of the captain! The glory! And now, King Camelot, in the name of my father, and my father's father, I banish you from this realm! Be gone! We did it! At last, the kingdom of Camelot is no more! Peace, love, and justice are ours, thanks to your noble efforts! All hail our glorious captain, the amazing, talented, and beautiful Casey! Casey! Casey? Casey Clare, you have 30 seconds, young lady. Do you hear me? I know you're in there. Casey! In 5 seconds, I am coming in whether you like it or not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, just wait a minute. It's not like the house is on fire or something. I'm sure I turned the oven off last time, and I learned my lesson when it comes to coals. Sort of. I'm starting to see why heroes never have parents. Better get moving before Mom takes the door off the hinges. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, meet our protagonist, Casey Clare. This is her bedroom, and we'll learn a lot more about her in a moment. I actually did this homework for once. It seems like a lifetime ago, though. I have to survive to turn it in, just so I can see the look on the teacher's face. Casey Clare, what are you still doing in here? You can hear me, can't you? Or is something wrong with those little ears of yours? Sorry, Mom, I was just busy, you know? We've had the privacy talk. I'm old enough to have some, aren't I? I don't know, sweetie. I thought you were, but that was before I couldn't get you to listen to me. What if there'd been a fire? Again! There wasn't. I think we can agree on that. Oh, honestly, what am I going to do with you? First it was your blades, now you won't even open your door! These daydreams have got to stop! It was only a test. It's not like I actually failed. As they say, D just stands for done. I even finished ahead of the rest of the class. Well, whatever you're thinking, I had to mind to tell that nice young man downstairs that you're grounded. He won't think so highly of you then. Theo's here? Why didn't you see that in the first place? Selective here and now? I'm starting to see where teenagers get their reputations after all, and I thought I was one of the fortunate ones. Well, you're not off the hook yet, young lady. I want you in bed early tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts. The only butt around here is the one she's gonna kick if I don't listen. Like it or not, she's my mom. I get it from somewhere, so they tell me. And now we have a choice of how to respond to Mom about this. As most of you know, I play the goody two-shoes normally when I'm playing video games, so we're gonna behave this time. But when you're playing, feel free to find out what happens if you sass back to your mom. In bed early, homework done. Roger, can I go see Theo now? If he's still there, I can't imagine someone waiting this long for anyone. Get a move on, Missy. And, hey, I'm sorry. Your dad and I are just worried about you. I remember life was tough at your age, but you can't afford to give up, okay? I'm fine. You worry too much. Go do whatever it is you grown-ups do. Theo and I will behave, I promise. I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry you. It's just complicated. I should go and find Theo before they say anything embarrassing. Again. Thought he'd never come back after the last time he saw my dad. Now we're able to head out and check out the hallway of Casey's house, which has a lot of fun items to inspect and explore, like this crack in the wall here. I'm still in trouble for this one. Well, Mom shouldn't have made me so mad enough to slam the door so hard if she wanted pristine walls. Still, opening and closing it the right way 500 times is really, really boring. Dad's books have a special shelf just for them. He beams every single time he walks by. I hate to admit it, but I've read every single one. They're good. The sequels to Dad's books. He's surprisingly prolific for a guy who does nothing but sit around and eat cookies all day. Now in here is Casey's parents' room. We're going to come back here later because I happen to know there's something we can do if we come back. Mom's cookbooks, most of which involve weird veggies I've never heard of. I find new things to say no to every day in this house. My textbooks from school. There's so much dust on the shelf, it's not even fun. Ah! Shit! I guess it would help if I used them once in a while. Here we have the family room of the Clare household. I guess I didn't learn much about hot coals after all. Hey, what's this weird rock doing here? It's not as hot as the coals. It looks more like a gem than a rock. How pretty! Finders keepers! Ooh, we found a thing! Anima cores are an item. This, by the way, is the menu. You can bring it up by pressing escape. We can see here that we have Casey, who's just a kid. If we check her out, Lady Case. Bare hands, round glasses, school uniform, pet rock. Miss Casey Clare was born to explore, discover, create, and give her parents a mean headache. If you look at items, you'll see that an Anima core, this abandoned gem, pulses with unstable heat. Recovers some HP for all. They recover lots! And while we're in here, I'll go ahead and show off that we can actually inspect. Amy has given descriptions to everything in this game, which includes these items that your character is equipped with, which you can't actually change, so you just kind of have to know to come in here and look at them, because there's no good reason to. Good for washing dishes and doing homework, not as good for fighting. Or the glasses. These frames are said to resemble mythical boy wizards. Casey just needs them to see. School uniform. A heinous crime against fashion, according to every kid ever. And the pet rock. Mrs. Rockington just wanted to be loved. Casey, of course, took up the charge. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here in the room, like this fellow. Well, if it isn't the lady of the hour, we were starting to think you'd met one of those monsters under your bed. Don't be ridiculous. I was busy making my latest conquest. You know that king of Camelot had it coming to him. I just gave him what he asked for. That's my girl. Just don't forget about us here in the real world, okay, chap? We miss seeing your smiling face. Don't save it all for that guy. I'd argue with you, but as Mom likes to say, you're the only person that can tell taller tales than me, Dad. Dad's work in progress. Let's see. Legendary World, the sequel, Part 2. Once upon a time, in a world you know well, there lived 3 bears. Dad's told me before about the importance of editing one's work. This appears to be a first-rate example of that fact. Mrs. Bear the Fourth is a noble addition to any table, wouldn't you say? The pink adds a nice touch of whimsy to the old-fashioned wood. Yeah, Mom didn't believe it either. I should really put it away before she notices it's still here. Maybe later! And yes, I realize the obvious thing is to go talk to the nice young man in the corner, but if you know anything about role-playing games, you know the last thing you want to do is go talk to, the character you're supposed to talk to, because that'll advance the story. And we don't want that. We want to go check out this pie. By which I mean these cookies. Fresh cookies! Today's flavor, snickerdoodles! Yes, it's going to be a great day for my stomach. Load them up! You picked up 5 snickerdoodle cookies. Let's see, did any ever get around to... Nope. Oh well. I keep thinking there should be something for checking the vegetables, but so far nothing. Maybe by the time the game releases. Try to go outside. Outside? But there's so much to do in here. Forget it, I have everything I need already. We can even head up and open this mysterious door here, which appears to lead to a disused storage closet. The ladder in the back. I'm technically not allowed to go into the attic. Something about too much dust and not enough light. Who cares about that? So, I peeked. Mom's actually right for once. I still want to go up there though, but maybe another time. Now, most of the items in here are not interactable at all, but there's 2 items if you search diligently that will actually do something for you. One is this book over here. My old issues of Awesome Girl! Sometimes I sneak in here just to read them. This month's is the best. Wait, no, that one was. Why choose? You found 3 issues of Awesome Girl! Issues of Awesome Girl are indeed, as the name suggests, awesome. Oh, yes, by the way, snickerdoodle cookies. Made with love and extra cinnamon. Casey's favorite. Recovers lots of HP for Casey, some HP for others. This is a central mechanic of the game. Most of the healing items in this game... Oh, by the way, for those of you not familiar with role-playing games, HP stands for hit points. You can think of them as sort of like your life. If you run out, you're knocked unconscious. If everyone's knocked unconscious, you lose the game. Well, at the same time. And so restoring hit points so that you don't get knocked unconscious is very important. In this game, one of the main mechanics is that most of the healing items are a preferred food or an unpreferred food. I guess you could say a favorite and a hated food of different characters. So, for instance, these cookies work better on Casey. There might be other items that work better on other characters that we can get in the party, or worse, hypothetically. Over here, we have our issues of Awesome Girl. This month's comic is even better than the last one. Read to recover enormous HP and boost attack power. Awesome Girl issues are, as the name says, awesome. They're a valuable resource and worth busting out when you really need a boost. They are also, not in unlimited supply, so use them wisely. The other item in this room that's interactable is actually this box over here. And, fair warning for the faint of heart. This box contains what may be the worst pun in the history of video games. Those of you with sensitive dispositions may wish to skip forward by about a minute in the video in order to avoid this terrible tragedy. My family's old tents. They used to go camping for date nights back before I was born, but it's super gross to think about. I mean, all those creepy bugs and no sign of civilization for miles? What were they thinking? Well, might as well put them to use. You found 2 tents. And then if you examine it again... I already got 2 tents. Maybe I should just relax. Yeah, really. Yeah, that's the thing that just happened. You can thank the old working design games for that one. They've given Amy the idea that there needs to be terrible puns in video games. Also, hurry and inspect this. Don't you worry, Secret Stash. I'll find more things to feed you soon. Still, nothing as gold as I already got 2 tents. Maybe I should just relax. I'm pretty sure that Amy only put 2 tents in there specifically so she could make that pun. I can hear you snickering behind me. Alright, let's get this story on the road. So this is the young man that our mother alluded to. Hey, Case, it's about time. Sorry for the wait. Have my parents humiliated you enough today? If I answer that question in front of your father, by my last tally I'll be tarred, feathered, hung out to dry on the clothesline, buried in the garden, and shot. So I'm going to just say that it's nice to see you and leave it at that. Deal? Let's get out of here. Come on. Theo's joined the party! Party in role-playing games refers to the group of characters that travel together. So this is our party here, Casey and Theo. Theo has his own description. Theodore is the good boy next door. With Casey by his side, that won't last long. Theo is wielding a heroic haircut. The stylist said all the boys were wearing it this year. She lied. A school uniform, a heinous crime against fashion according to every kid ever, same thing that she was wearing, and a pigeon feather. Casey once gave this to Theo as a gift, still in his pocket after all this time. Aww, aren't they cute together? And those of you who played Hot Little Boyfriend get why it's a pigeon feather, and the rest of you don't need to worry about it. So this, now that we have Theo in hand, is time to go back and check in with Mom. She has different dialogue if you grab Theo before you talk to her. If you want to see what her dialogue without Theo is, play the game for yourself. Hello, Theo. I apologize for anything my husband may have said to you. He's a bit overzealous sometimes. No need to apologize, ma'am. He's fun to be around. For certain values of fun. And a maximum of 20 minutes. Did you hear that, Casey? He called me ma'am! It's like one of your father's novels. I can't believe I'm related to these people. Ah, more pie that's probably actually cookies. Ooh, looks like Dad forgot to hide his cookie stash. My nose never lies. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I borrowed a few. Permanently. Once again, I will be taking the Goody Two-Shoes choice. If you want to, play the bad little girl, feel free to grab your dad's cookie stash and see what happens in the real game. Dad beat me to those cookies fair and square. I'll just have to work on getting home in time to eat them all myself. Did you want to help the laundry, Casey? That can be arranged. I just realized I have somewhere to be. Bye. Alright. So, nothing more to do at this point other than to go back to our room and spend some quality time with Theo. No, it's not what you're thinking. So, guess what? The King of Camelot is no more! I was like, bam! And he was like, grrr! And I was like, ha! And then down he went! The crowds were cheering! It was awesome! Oh, I wish you'd been here to see it before Mom interrupted. We fought that battle together, after all. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. That's great. Great job. So, do you want to continue? We just finished the last major battle. I bet it's time for a new mission. We saved the king's daughter. Maybe she'll... Casey? I really need to say something first. Do you mind? It's important and, well, it's kind of hard to say. I didn't notice earlier, but his face. He looks so serious. And he's not usually so formal with me either. What's going on? Okay, as funny as it would be to take the second option, I'm committed to taking the, the polite option for every choice in this video, but I highly recommend you try the second option sometime when you're playing this game yourself. Don't worry about it. What's the problem? You look like your best friend just died, and, well, I'm standing right here, so I know it's not that. I'm glad for that. Really. Look, there's no good way to say this, so I'm just gonna have to be blunt. My parents aren't as cool as yours. They've always been hard on me. That last test grade we got, I didn't do so well. I passed, of course, but it wasn't my best. That's what they tell me, anyway. Should be glad you didn't bring home the same grade I did. My mom's going to explode. So you're grounded? That's no big deal. Happens all the time with me, right? We'll just wait until you're free again, and then we can... Not exactly. Case. They want me to stop seeing you. They think you're a bad influence. I tried to tell them I was just tired and overworked, but... I don't know if I can stop them. I was only allowed to come over today so that I could tell you. They're probably wondering where I am right now. Hey, don't just stare at me like that. Say something. You're the one with all the crazy ideas. We have to think the way out of this, sir. Case. First it's the other kids, then it's the teachers, then it's my parents, now it's your parents. Maybe I've been a failure since the day I was born. That's not what I am a bad influence, Theo. Me and my crazy imagination. They're right. You don't have to be nice about it, okay? Just go before you get in more trouble. That's the last thing I want to imagine. It won't. You don't have a choice, do you? Let's not make this any harder than it has to be. I'll make new friends. Somehow. I'll try, anyway. Tomorrow is tomorrow. This might be our last chance to hang out, so we should make the most of it. I'll leave when they call me, but not before. He's trying to be brave, but he's blinking too hard. I never could tell a lie. Not to me. I've always been the liar between us. I'll just have to find a way to pretend to be the monster they think I am. That, and I'll hand the King of Camelot the keys to my kingdom before I let him see me cry. Fine. So it's the last mission we're facing, and I've got just the ticket for that. Think you can handle it? I could just go it alone if you're chicken. Chicken? I'm the last guy who should be calling chicken. Who vanquished the last army when it came to your door, Lady Case? You still need me. We'll see about that. Just hurry up and follow me. We don't have much time before the final battle. We should prepare ourselves. So, where is our last stand to take place then? In the ruins of Arafel? In the Temple of Barad? The Stone of Sea? You'll know when we get there. Come on! And thank you for pretending this last time for me. Now you can wander around all that you like, trying to figure out where to go, but I happen to know that the place we're supposed to go is the attic we were locked out of earlier. So, this is our target? Yep, as if you couldn't have guessed. Isn't the final dungeon always the last place you're allowed to be? Get with the times, Mr. Knight. Even pretend games have rules, you know. It wouldn't make sense if we just barged in on the enemy's master plan. Wait, you mean we're not supposed to be in here? Your dad was right outside! I don't see him in here stopping us, do you? He's busy with his books. We won't notice until it's over. Trust me. Oh, don't give me that look. I don't have to be a genius to know what you're thinking. I do trust you. And somehow, every time, we get caught anyway. Well, it's too late to be back out now. Let's get this job done, shall we, my lady? He's been working on that chivalry thing, and it really shows. Of course, we have a world to save after all. Let's finish this! Before we head upstairs, I've just gotta say, the best thing about this game as with pretty much every game Amy's made and every story Amy's written, is absolutely the characters and the way they interact, as I think the little exchange we just went through shows. Amy is really excellent at creating characters and putting them in painful situations and making you want to know how they're going to get out of them. Like two childhood friends who are being forced to stop being friends by their parents. Well, let's see where this goes. Our final mission. Wow, I guess Mom really wasn't kidding about all this dust. I'll say, when was the last time anyone came up here? I've seen museums less dusty than this. It's a good thing my parents aren't here. Well, we've come this far already. This is all just a wicked spell cast by the evil monster that wants to keep us from succeeding in our mission. The Dust Monster. Fabulous. Just what every villain has lurking in the back room. Stand aside, fair lady, that I may vanquish this mightiest of foes. I don't think they make enough dust drags in the world to vanquish this monster. As much as I hate to admit it, I might have miscalculated. So much for my grand final mission. Maybe I should have just stayed in my room after all. How do you sneeze in your thoughts? That's what I keep wanting to know. By the way, for those of you not used to video game conventions who haven't clued into it, when the background is the shadowy and there's no border, that's the characters thinking. And when there's a border and a solid background, that's when characters are talking. And when there's no background, like in that little opening sequence we went through, all bets are off. Good luck. Anyway, maybe I should have just stayed in my room after all. Hey, don't look so down. We're up here in defiance of clear and direct orders. That has to count for something, right? And if we can't clean, and we can't play... Again, I highly recommend when you're playing through that you go ahead and select the second option. I will show you the first one now so that you are not tempted to select it instead of the much funnier second option. You're right. It's not every day we get to just wander up here. And hey, if your parents call, you'll be that much harder to find, right? I hadn't thought of that. Another bonus then. I'm not ready to go home. I promised you I'd stay until the last minute, and our time's not up yet. Wow! Hey, check this out! I didn't know we had a gorgeous mirror hidden in our attic. It's like some kind of buried treasure right in my own backyard. I was wrong earlier. Case, your attic isn't just like a museum, it is one! Now I get it. This is why Mom doesn't want us up here. It's not because of the dust or the dirt. It's because she's worried we'll break this little beauty. 7 years of bad luck, or so they say. Even you can't be crazy enough to risk that. With your luck, you'll be an old lady before that wears off. Okay, seriously, be careful, okay? That looks expensive. Maybe it's a family heirloom or something? Keep your shirt on, Worrywart. I'm just looking at it. It's so pretty, even under all that dust. And even with my reflection in it. That's impressive. Mom always says that girls only say things like that when they're fishing for compliments. You know it's not true. I don't have to say anything. That was a compliment, right? I think you're fine. The way you are. I mean, your eyes are so, What about my eyes? They're... Casey? She's gone. Very funny. Come on, it's too dusty in here to play hide and seek. Let's go back downstairs. Maybe we can find a game we haven't played? Casey, I'm not kidding around. Enough already. Let's go. What's going on here? It's been over an hour. It's dark outside. Casey, if you can hear me, please just come out. This isn't funny anymore. My parents must be furious. But if they'd called, Casey's parents would have found us. And they'd know what happened to her, right? I think maybe she touched the mirror right before she disappeared. She was so focused on what I was saying instead of paying attention. This is all my fault. I don't know what's going on, but I can't just leave her. Whatever this strange mirror has in store for her, they'll have to give it to us both. Mirror on the floor. Take me straight to Casey's door. Huh? Whoa, where am I? This is definitely not Casey's attic. Oh, and I'm soaked to the skin already. Mom's gonna freak. Well, this must be where Case disappeared. The sooner I find her, the sooner we can go home. Case, there you are. Are you okay? You just disappeared all of a sudden, and I was really... Finally! Do you know how long I've been waiting for you to get here? This place! It's awesome! You do realize you just disappeared through a creepy mirror, right? And we're in the middle of some kind of crazy forest right now? Yeah, and if I'd known there was a magic mirror in my attic, I'd have come here a lot sooner. It's so pretty! The birds and the water and the... This is crazy. I'm still not even sure I believe what I'm seeing. All I want to know is how to get back home before our parents notice we're gone. If you insist. I'm sure there's a way out... Pardon me there. I should have turned my cell phone off before starting this recording. If you insist, I'm sure there's a way out somewhere. We better explore everything thoroughly, though, just to be sure. Unless, of course, you're chickening out on our final mission. I didn't agree to go on a real final mission. The terms of this promise have changed just a bit, haven't they? Hey, are you even listening? Oh, let's just make it quick, okay? I knew you were excited. Come on, let's go. This crystal looks interesting. Let's see this. This thing looks so cool. Maybe we should save it for last after we've looked around a bit. The perfect reward for a job well done. Not yet. I want to look around a little more. Isn't nature awesome? So what else is here? Let's see. Ooh. Shadowy bat approaches. Whoa, what the? Bats? Oh, they're so cool! I've never seen them close before. Hi there, bats! Can I pet you? Just a little bit? Casey, I don't think they want to be... Ouch! Hey, that wasn't very nice. You're bruising up already, Case. How can you be bruising? None of this is real. Is it? Alright, I've had about enough of this. If you bats plan to attack innocent kids walking in the forest, then I'll put an end to you. Casey, wait! And there she goes. Welcome to our first fight. As you can see here, normally we could escape from the escape menu, but no dice on this battle. Our characters right now have access to a regular attack command, a dodge command, which guarantees that they will dodge all incoming attacks. They can use the items that we saw earlier. Oh, Choco Nuts bars. Forgot about these. We got these when Theo joined up. A decadent slab of melted goodness. Theo's favorite. Recovers some HP for Casey and lots of HP for others. And play, which is the special attack move of our heroes here when they're, our kids, because they're just kids after all. They can shriek, which lets out a piercing shriek, doing minor damage to all enemies and lowering their attack for one turn. A secret handshake, a series of incomprehensible gestures, somehow restores one ally's HP for the 7 times the user's agility. And Amspray. Discretion is said to be the better part of valor. Instantly ends any battle. No experience or items are earned. So yeah, they specialize in weakening enemies with this AoE weakener. They have a weak heal, and they can get away. Very useful stuff. Let's leave with Shriek here. And since one Shriek is enough to cover the whole enemy party, we'll just have Theo attack. Okay, that's not too damaging. Okay, let's try it the other way around. Think we do. Just forget you saw that. We'll keep using play to shriek at the enemies and keep attacking here. Creepy critters. None can face the might of Lady Case and her gallant knight. Consider yourselves punished, evildoers. What is happening? I don't... Theo? Your voice is sheep. What's wrong? Did they hit you too hard? Those were real, not just pretend. I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but monsters don't come standard in our world. So what? They can't beat us. We can handle anything. Just pretend you're in one of Dad's stories. Let your hair down. Figuratively, I mean. In your father's books, at least, I'd be armed. And I wouldn't be in some crazy forest beyond a magic mirror with his daughter. Okay, maybe I would. But let's just hurry up and get out of here. I'm not nearly as optimistic about our chances as you are, my lady. Oh, you'll be fine. After all, I'm here to protect you. And that is what worries me the most. First things first, I want to take a look at this super cool crystal. I promise not to touch it this time. At least, not much. Ooh! Rose this time. In the interest of expediency for this recording, I'm going to skip most of these battles, but, I highly recommend you check them out to see how all these different monsters react to your presence and all the cool loot you can get as drops from them. For now, let's get out of here. So the crystal allows us to heal, but it uses up a tent. And we can save our game from here, which is good because we haven't had that opportunity until now. Or we can just cancel out. That seems pretty useful. I'll have to remember to come back here if we need a breather. Not that we will. Right. Ooh, another fight. Oh wow, 2 roses. Okay, I can still get away though. It's not a guaranteed thing you'll be able to flee. So, you know, I'm kind of taking a risk here every time I try to do that. Hey, we found another tent! Oh great, now we can make full use of that awesome crystal. I always wanted to try sleeping under the stars. And we will check that out later, not right now, because I want to know what's down this ramp. Whew. Getting very lucky with that. Oh hey look, another crystal. And an ominous tombstone thing. That can't be good. And ooh, a can of Kami Cola! Right, tent. Let's choose the rest option at save points, fully restoring the party's hit points. And Kami Cola. This syrupy fizz is banned in the majority of classrooms. Revives one ally that is out cold. So if someone gets knocked out, that's how we can bring them back. More monsters. This room is really cool looking. There doesn't seem to be much to do here, so let's go back and try one of the other paths we could have tried. I choose the right. Hey, is that a treasure chest? Ooh, a bunch of grocer greens. Man, we're getting all kinds of items, huh? Let's see, grocer greens. These are the vegetables your mother warned you about. Recovers lots of hit points, but inflicts grossed out on you. I love how, like, nothing comes without a caveat in this game. Like, there's no... The closest thing to a universally good item in this game, I think, might be Awesome Girl. Otherwise, everything has a catch, whether it's working not so well on some characters, or having a penalty associated with it. It's pretty awesome. This tree appears to be sparkling. That's not normal for trees, right? At least not in my neck of the woods. Maybe the trees all sparkle where you are, but... Huh? That's weird. This tree isn't doing so well. It's a forest, isn't it? Everything else is growing fine. It smells like smoke. Maybe there was a fire? It's been raining here forever. Can you explain how something wet would catch on fire, Mr. Knight? Okay, so that's obvious, but it still smells like smoke. I can't explain that either. Weird. We should keep an eye out for any more strange trees. Maybe we can figure out what's going on. While we're on our way home, of course. And now it's no longer sparkling. Although we can still inspect it again. A burned out tree husk in the rain. There's definitely something strange going on in this forest, and I plan to find out what it is. So nothing else we can do here. There's a cliff on the right-hand side that we can't cross. I guess we'll try the left. After we escape from these roses. Ooh! Oh, see, we failed. And now we are going to get whipped mercilessly by the roses, who do tons of damage, as you can see here. Ow. 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 Okay, phew. Still faster than having to fight through all of those. But, you know, let's use a tent to heal up all that damage. Okay, this is pretty awesome. It's a little tent scene. So, how about those cowboys? I'm not good with sports, Case. You know this. I guess the rodeo's over. There's just fun little scenes that play anytime that you use a tent. I highly recommend you use a tent with, you know, different combinations of characters and, you know, check out the different conversations they can have. Amy's programmed all kinds of things in, so... Another burnt tree! What does it mean? I was hoping the first one was unusual, but they keep popping up! 2 cases aren't enough to make a pattern. That's what my dad says anyway. We need at least 3 to prove more than coincidence. Now 20 G says we'll find another one. How about it? I could use a new game. No way, you and I both know that I lose every bet I make with you. Another chest. More grocer greens! Because that's what we needed. Ooh, lots of bats. Oh no, they got the upper hand on us. Ow, and they're doing a lot of damage. Ow, ow. Get out of here. No! We did not successfully flee. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, whew. Normally, I would highly recommend fighting all of the enemies. The battle system's a lot of fun. I just know this video is already running a little long, and I want to show you guys through the end of this area before we call it a night. And that means I gotta skip some stuff, so when you're playing this game, by all means, you know, murder all the bats you like, is what I'm saying. Like, really get out there and wipe out the species. No, wait, that's not what I'm saying. What am I talking about? But seriously, I recommend you fight the fights in this game. They're a lot of fun. Ha! How's that for coincidence? In case you've lost count, this will be our third burned tree. Good thing you didn't bet me, huh? Between the monsters and these trees, something about this is starting to give me the creeps. It's well past time we found our way home. Yeah, I guess you're right. If Mom and Dad find me in here, I'll never get to come back. I should have known you'd say that. I hate to say this, but I think we've run out of trees. Maybe we should head back to that big clearing and think about how to get home. Great idea! The sooner we find a way out of here, the better. So, like Casey suggested, let's head back, long way back to that central clearing. La-di-da, just wandering through the rain, random screeching birds. Nothing around here. Let's go check out that creepy gravestone, because obviously that's what we should do. First we gotta get beaten up, blah blah blah. Nope. Alright, here we go. I think this is high time to use another tent, because as you might have noticed, the gravestone, or whatever that is now got a path open. That wasn't there before. But first, another tent scene. What do you want to be when you grow up? I promise I won't laugh. I can't decide. Sometimes I think I'd be a good doctor, or maybe a veterinarian. My dad says I should be a lawyer like he is. There's no way. You can't even win an argument with me, let alone a court case. Alright, we're all healed up. Let's find out what this thing is. Hey, it looks like these brambles have been disturbed. How convenient! I wanted to look at this statue. Oh, it's a statue. Okay, fine. It's not a gravestone. Casey, is now really the time to be poking around in things that could get us in even more trouble? Even if we go and look around again, I haven't actually seen a way home. I should tell him, but I don't want to scare him even more. Alright, same thing. I'm going to choose the option that tries to distract Theo from his mortal peril. If you want to, you know, point out to Theo his danger, by all means you can try that on your playthrough. Yeah, we need to get home, and we'll do that as soon as we can. That doesn't make the statue any less awesome, though, am I right? I know you're having fun, Mr. Knight. How many people can say they've been in a place like this? We're fine. Just trust me. Okay, fine. I give up. You're not going to take this seriously, are you? I just want to keep us both safe. I care more about that than having fun. So keep me safe while I look at this statue. You never know. It might turn into an evil monster or something. Don't even joke about that. Now let's see, maybe if we try saying the magic words? Alexam! Open Sesame! Nalohomora! There is one thing I haven't tried yet, but I don't think you're gonna like it. Let me guess. You're going to touch it. It's worked every other time. At least it's done something. Right now, anything is better than wandering around with no plan, I think. Hey, Theo? Did you hear that? You just had to joke about this, didn't you? Okay, I'm sorry! Nightmare lizard approaches. Whoa! Be careful, I think this one's serious! Whatever gave you that idea, let's get rid of it fast! I have a bad feeling about this! Oh boy, better shriek this guy fast. Ow! Ow! Yeah, definitely need to keep shrink up on this guy. Ow. Damn, he's tough. Ow! Scale crush. He's fast, too. Shriek with her, attack with him. There we go. Wait! Something's wrong. It's not attacking. It's backing away. Did we win? Jace, look out! That's not good. Oh gosh, that's very not good. Well, that concludes the Looking Glass Girl, ladies and gentlemen. We got unmade. Yep, game's all up. No, I'm just kidding. This is bad. You monster! I won't let you hurt her. Do you hear me? I can handle this. Stay back, Theo. I'll beat this creep if it's the last thing I ever... Stand down if you value your lives. Forgive me, but you are not yet ready. Allow me to intervene. You're safe, for now. However, the beast will return. We have much to do and precious little time. Wow! She's incredible! Just look at that cannon! And her hair is amazing! Oh, I wish I had a tattoo like that! Why did I have to be born boring? Pardon me, but I think there's been a mistake. We, walked into a mirror and stumbled into this place. Do you know of a way out? You are Theodore, yes? How do you... Then this must be her. The one I have been searching for all these years. Are you talking to me? I am. You do not recognize the face of your second commander? Perhaps it has been too long. My apologies. Commander, I'm sorry. Maybe you have the wrong girl? That's a first. I never thought anyone would mistake me for someone cool. Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but we're still currently AWOL from our own world. Is there a way back to where we came from? Please, it's really important. Absent without leave. You should not speak such words to an officer, boy. Return at once to your own realm. The girl and I must speak alone. That's what I'm trying to do. And she's coming with me. I won't leave her. We came here together and we'll leave together, okay? He's right. I'm sorry if it's a problem, but my parents are probably worried. We didn't plan to come here and we don't know how to get back. Not that I'm in a hurry. Going back just means facing the end. Everything. Too bad I'm not a commander after all. Maybe then I can stop this. I understand. If you wish to return, I am bound to aid you in any way I can. My airship stands ready, Commander. All you need do is board. She looks so sad. I wish I could explain to her that I'm not who she thinks I am. This airship, is it safe? And what's your word that we'll make it home in one piece? After the things I've seen today, I don't trust anything. Believe what you will. It makes no difference to me. I am the law of this land, and on my oath I will see to it that no harm befalls the commander. This commander of yours, are you gonna be okay without her? You said you've been looking for her for a long time. Well, I hope you find her. My lady, it is clear to me that we have much to discuss. For now, let us return you to your realm, as you requested. If there is time, we shall speak again. May it be so. She didn't answer my question. Something in this world doesn't feel right. Or maybe it's something in me. Maybe I'm just so... tired. Case, you don't look so good. We need to get her home right away. Please, let's hurry. Those monsters have really taken their toll on us both. Say no more. You must go. I can feel the presence of the beast reawakening. It would not do to have you here when it rises. You first, Casey. I insist. I'll bring up the rear. Hey, good luck finding your commander. And thanks for everything. We owe you one. No, it is I who owes her every breath of my soul. See her well. That is all I can ask of you. Show yourself to me again, creature. Rise 1,000 times, and I will put you down 1,001. I swear it on my commander's soul. It's really my attic. I know she said it would be, but I was starting to think I'd never see it again. I'm not sure whether I should be overjoyed or terrified right now. We're home, but what happened to us? I still don't understand. Magic and monsters and strange realms with strange people in them? Case, tell me I didn't just wake up from a dream. Are you sure you'll believe me even if I do? I am the daughter of a man that tells stories for a living. Right now, I just want to hear it from someone I trust. Otherwise, I have to consider that I am losing what's left of my mind. I know how you feel. At least it won't be the first time I've said something crazy out loud. I know it's crazy, but it all felt so real. Things like this don't happen every day, but they happened to us. The only question is, why? Thanks. That's exactly what I was afraid of, but it's also the same thing I was thinking. So either this is all real, or we both finally lost the last marble in the bag. Well, one way or another, at least we're not alone. Well, I'll say this much. Being with you is never boring, Lady Case. I just never thought I'd have to protect you from anything like that. You don't have to protect me as much as you think you know. When you get into trouble as much as I do, you have to know how to get out of it, too. You're amazing. I mean that. I was so scared, but you just kept moving, no matter what happened. Honestly, I didn't protect anyone out there. We were both scared, but we both did the best we could. Don't be so hard on yourself. The only reason we made it back here is because we make a good team. Yeah, we do. Casey! There's Dad called 15 minutes ago! Where are you? When I find you... I guess it's time. At least it's only 15 minutes late. It could have been hours, or days, or years. But I don't. We've taken all the time we could. And now, we have no other choice. No magic mirror is going to change the outcome tonight. Let's go. If only it were that easy. We have to face this. Let's get it over with. There you are! No, I don't even want to know what you were doing up in the attic. Just send Theo home and get to bed, young lady. No excuses! It's my fault, ma'am. I lost track of time, so please don't be too hard on Casey. You're a good kid, Theodora, so I won't have you lie to me, least of all to protect my goofball of a daughter. Out with you! I'll give you a minute to say your farewells. If I don't see your smiling face in that hallway soon, Casey Clare, you're grounded. Sorry. I'll go now. Case. I'll talk to my parents. I'll try to change their minds. I just don't know if it'll matter. You know how they can be about this kind of thing. Just promise me you won't go back through that mirror alone. You said it was our last mission, but it isn't. I want to know what's going on. We'll answer all the questions we have. Together, okay? I want to believe him. More than I can even say. But he doesn't have it in him to fight this forever. I'm the one that doesn't care what anyone thinks. His parents will never let him out of their sight. And day by day, he'll stop being the Theo I know. He'll be a stranger, like everyone else. Casey? Just get out of here! Go! Case, I'm so sorry. I can hear Mom on the other side of the door, listening for the sound of my footsteps. Dad's snoring. I should just go to bed. And that, folks, is where we'll leave it. There's a lot more to this game than what you just saw, even though I think this recording is pushing an hour now by my estimate. But believe it or not, we've only scratched the surface. We're, gosh, not even 20% of the way through the game, I don't think. So, yeah, Amy's made a doozy this time, huh? I hope you all are as intrigued by the story of Casey and Theo, their strange adventures in the attic, and their far more relatable but no less painful adventures in the real world, as I was when I first played through this, back at the beginning of Expert 3 when Amy needed someone to help search for bugs in the game. I think this is an awesome game, and I can't wait for you all to be able to help try it out and test it and give Amy feedback and give it all a shot. It's a really awesome game. It's a fair chunk of game, and yeah, you haven't even seen the beginning of like how the battle system gets interesting. There's some really cool mechanics that like have only been hinted at so far in what you've seen. Like there's so many cooler abilities that you're going to get access to later in the game. So don't think you're going to be limited to just a couple of things you saw me using on this in this playthrough. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to my off-the-cuff audio drama performance. Apologies for the vocal drift, but I didn't come up with voices for these characters before I began, so, I kind of had to play this by ear. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I really hope you stay tuned for when the game is playable to all of you after Amy has polished the ending a little more. Believe me, it's worth waiting for, because I've seen the unpolished ending, and I can only imagine what the polished ending is going to look like. It's, even what's already there is a doozy, let me tell you. So, yep, this game is awesome, and I hope you all check it out. Laters.